Oh, just like that. How to start a new podcast? Well, you just kind of start it, right? I mean,
Just press play.
just yeah, it's not really play, but it's kind of like you kick it one time or
Kick it
two
one time on
times,
the one.
yeah, or two
That's good.
times, and then before
Nice.
you know it, you've got a show and it's live and things are happening
So we're streaming all over the place, right?
all all over the place, literally in all the places.
Well, hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We got a really lively show here for you today. It's going to be fun. We're going to be sharing some things you might not have heard about before, but it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, in fact, it's gonna be nifty. You might even say, shall I play the theme song?
Play the theme song. Let's
All right, let
roll.
me I'm still kicking some tires on some of the things here that are supposed to be working that aren't necessarily doing so, but the
Okay.
theme song will play just the same.
Looking into the future, what do we see? It's lined with digital collectibles, we call them NFTs. Games, trading cards, digital art, and those crypto kitties. Travis and Joel are the hosts, you'll know. Travis and Joel say this won't blow. They're locked and loaded, so ready, set, go! It's the Nifty, really kinda spiffy. The Nifty Show.
It's kind of a nifty little ditty.
It's really kind of spiffy.
So I'm Joel Comm,
And I'm Travis Wright.
and this is something new. This is a spin-off, and I've been telling people we're streaming all over the place, and I told people to watch us on Theta, but I don't see that the stream is actually working there. It's working everywhere else. It's on Facebook, it's on Twitter, it's on Periscope, it's on LinkedIn, it's on YouTube. We're everywhere there, but for whatever reason, it's not streaming on Theta. So
Yeah, I just got the
I'll talk for a
notification
moment.
on the YouTubes.
I know there's a lot of people that are coming there to watch. So why don't you kind of set the stage for the show, and then I'm going to let people know where they can watch this.
Right on. Yeah, so this is the Nifty Show. Joel and I have been going down the rabbit hole with crypto and blockchain for quite a while, and this is sort of the next level of where we see the space going. Cryptocurrency is one thing. The financial market is being disrupted. A lot of great solutions that are popping up around that particular area. But what we've noticed is an influx and a lot of use around digital collectibles and these things called non-fungible tokens. Now,
That mean they're not fun?
They're very fun. How would you describe a non-fungible token, Mr. Joe Com?
It's a one-of-a-kind representation of either something digital or something physical. With dollars, every dollar is the same. Right? Every dollar they print, $1 is $1. Now you could say technically they're not because they each have a unique serial number, but in terms of how we treat them, every dollar is the same, right?
You can trade a dollar for a dollar, but you
Dollars
can't trade some of these digital collectibles. Some digital collectibles aren't worth anything. Some digital collectibles are worth thousands. Like we've seen some of these digital art going for $10,000 or more. It's mind-blowing when you see how collectibles and how collectors are now starting to lean in towards these digital collectible items. Not just that, but these NFTs can be all kinds of things. They can be business cards, they can be offers, they can be, different deals or coupons, they can be tickets, they can be collectible cards, they can be art, they can be all kinds of things. And they're going to become very relevant in the near future. And you're going to start seeing more and more of these things coming out, folks. This is something you're going to want to, if you're in marketing specifically, you're going to want to pay attention to some of this stuff.
Yeah, we're definitely going to give you a look into the future. This is here today. And, a little while ago, about 2 years ago, there was an NFT that came out by Dapper Labs called the Crypto Kitties. And this is actually it right here. You're looking at my Crypto Kitties in my wallet. And they created quite a bit of a phenomenon because they were the first NFT that got any type of real traction in the blockchain community. And basically, they're just pictures. That's all they are.
Bad Crypto Buford.
Yeah. Well, there's
That's
Bad
nice.
Crypto Travis Lost Kitty right there.
Where's that? Oh, Bad Crypto Travis. Now I have an original Bad Crypto Travis that was black and red, and he's somewhere. Oh wait, there's got the Bad Crypto eyes.
That one's mine, or they're all mine. Everything here in the wallet is
That's great. But look at that low serial number on that. We had some low serial numbers that were under 50,000. We were like, we got on this thing right when, and then my computer crashed. And like right after we got into this, and then I lost all my crypto kitties. So I have a lot of stray kitties. Hopefully they are spayed or neutered.
If anybody sees them, look how far they've come, though. You know, they advance in terms of what they're putting out there. So people still spend money on these. They're up to generation 100. Oh my gosh. But they were kind of like the MySpace of the NFT world. And since that time, there's been a lot of, we've dabbled with NFTs. In fact, do you have a picture of the ones that we created for show listeners?
Sure.
Yeah. So we created a proof of listenership, an NFT that basically, for those of you that listen to Bad Crypto, we said, hey, you have 72 hours from the time this episode drops to go to this webpage and put in your Ethereum wallet address. And we would drop an NFT based on that episode into your wallet. Okay. You should be able to share now.
Okay. It says I was disabled from sharing. There we go. Now I can share.
By the way, welcome to those of you watching on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, wherever. Okay. There we go. So
these are not high res, but they are in real life. Right. You can see we commemorate certain people when they come on the show. We commemorate certain events when we go to events. We also had this thing called Virtual Blockchain Week, where I made an NFT with all the different folks on that as well. Then it was one from our sponsor, Cryptomatic ATM, for that event. We had an interview with Vitalik Buterin, who is the creator of Ethereum, which was the blockchain that the ERC 721s were created on, which are the NFT standard. Now, NFTs have propagated on other blockchains since then, and so it's been wild to take a look and watch this thing right out.
So I have this. This is in my Trust wallet, in my Ethereum wallet, with the description here. And if I want to, I can send this one-of-a-kind NFT to somebody else, and then they own it in their wallet. So, this is a starter course for you. There's a lot of different uses for NFTs now, and this show is going to cover a lot of those different uses. And we're not just talking about cute little collectibles like crypto kitties or, show badges. We're talking about business cards. We're talking about rare art. We're talking about tickets. We're talking about collectibles. There's a full gamut. And just like when, a new technology comes out, you're like, oh, this is what I'm going to use this phone so I can make calls anywhere I am. But the truth is, we use that phone occasionally as a phone and usually for another utility.
Yeah, it's basically our smart devices. I rarely make phone calls on that thing. And if I do, it's on WhatsApp or on something else. But think about this, folks. So we've had a total of 13 NFTs that we've created on Bad Crypto. And one of the things that we want to do down the road is create a loyalty system. So maybe you've downloaded 5 or you've downloaded 10 of these, and now you win a shirt because you have listened to 10 episodes of our show. We verified that you've listened to them because you have the NFT, the proof that you've listened to it. And so we want to reward those that are fans of the show. So that's something that brands can do. You can create these little digital collectible badges. And then once people have collected X amount of them, you can reward them in some way.
Badges? We don't need those stinking badges.
You don't need them, but they're fun to collect.
So we're going to go over a few of the other things that have happened since then, but I kind of want to dive into the hot story because, what year did MySpace start? 2003,
2000-ish, something.
Early 2000s. And it was, really the first. We had chat rooms online. We had bulletin boards. We had IRC, but MySpace was the first true social media site.
Well, it was the first true one to catch on. I mean, there was Friendster that I was playing around with, but MySpace was the first one that gained mainstream adoption.
So that's Crypto Kitties in my mind, right? That was the first one mainstream adoption.
And Tom, he never stole our data. He was our friend. He didn't want it to be our friend.
Right. Everybody's friend.
Tom,
so A couple weeks ago, something happened in the blockchain world, which we believe was akin to Facebook. What, 2004? Is that when Facebook launched?
2004, February 17th, 2004, something like that. That was the day that another project actually stopped.
That's true. Very quietly, Facebook launched on
February
the
4th,
web.
maybe.
And
anyway, it's irrelevant. 2004, it launched.
So something happened in the blockchain world a couple weeks ago that I would say was the same level of seismic tremors as Facebook launching in 2004. And that would be, let me actually go to the website here. That would be the launch of the first mainstream recognizable brand to capture the attention of the blockchain world. And it was the Garbage Pail Kids cards.
Now that, you know what? Right before we get into this, before we get into the tops too heavy, let me share something with you guys real quick on my screen.
All right. I will stop my share and you may take over.
Well, because it's very relevant. Now look at this. We're talking about crypto kitties. This right here, let me share it. Actually, click the button that clicks the share. There we go. This crypto kitty right here was an art that was created by Momo Wang Crypto Kitties, and somebody bought this one of one for $10,500.
Wow.
This crypto kitty right here, which is sort of Picasso-ish, Koshkat, and Koshka is actually Russian for cat, and so Koshkat. That's kind of funny. But look at these bids. I mean, it had lots of bids on this thing. This was not just somebody buying it for 10 grand. It was a ramp up, and somebody said, I want this badly for $10,500. And that blows me away, folks. That's, I mean, digital collectibles, $10,000 for pixels on a screen.
Yeah, ones and zeros, but it's more than that. So what Topps did in partnership with the Wax blockchain is they tapped into nostalgia, right? Because anybody that, grew up in the 80s buying the Garbage Pail Kids cards instantly recognized these. And they came out with this series of cards, and we can look through the catalog. Oh, actually,
show that front page, because that is highly relevant. These cards sold out in 28 hours, folks. That's how quick, with no marketing, only Topps sent out a couple of tweets, Wax sent out a couple of tweets. These things sold out. The mega packs, the $24.99 that had 30 cards in there, and then it gave you additional odds of getting additional rarities in that. And then the standard pack, you get 5 cards for basically $5. Now we're going to show you on the secondary market what these packs are going for now.
So essentially they sold 2,000 mega packs at $25 and 10,000 standard packs,
something like that.
10,000 standard packs.
A total of 110,000 cards were sold,
which is about $120,000, I guess. And you can kind of see, what they are here. It's kind of cool the way they display. You've got your base cards, and when you click one, it's got some, funny text on the back, and there's variants of them. Just so let me actually go to the rarities. Here we go. Prism cards. See how they got this little animation behind them? Little prismy feel. Those were rarer than your base cards. And then you had your sketch cards, which were rarer than the prism cards. Then you
had about a 5% chance of getting one of those in the regular standard pack. You had a higher chance in the other ones. These right here were like 0.2% chance in a regular 5-card pack, or 1% chance in a mega pack.
So they're animated. And then they dropped 100 golden cards to 100 people who had bought a pack. And Travis, you actually got one of these Fry and Brian's randomly, right?
I did.
Can you pull up your eBay auction?
Yeah,
pull
sure.
Up the auction page, because there is a marketplace to sell these online, and we're going to show you that. But Travis actually listed his on eBay.
Yeah, there were, I was like, you know what? Let me test and see if I can, because here's the thing. Some of these were going for $1,000 on the market, but then the market sort of died. Not any of these Goldens have been sold because originally these Goldens were supposed to be one of each, and they would have been 100, so there would have been a couple of them that would have been duplicates, but instead they made 4 cards, 25 of each, so the rarities wasn't as much. But so they airdropped. I won one of these, and look at this. So I won. Somebody bought this. How many? 21 bids on this thing. Sold for $761 for a card that was airdropped because I bought one of those $5 packs.
That's crazy.
That's a nice ROI, Mr. Joe Comm.
That is a nice ROI. These are my unopened packs, which I'm not selling. I have 4 basic packs and 1 mega pack here. And if we go to gpk.market, and let me refresh so it's current. Again, this is using Wax as the platform. And one of these standard packs, the lowest bid is 1,700 Wax, which is $74.27. That's the lowest. And the mega packs are going for $403. And yes, people not only are paying these prices, but more.
Yeah, I sold one for 12,500 Wax, a mega pack, because the prices were going up. And I'm like, man, this is like 18x what I paid for it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. Mr. Joe Comm's like, I'm gonna hodl, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna soddle, and so I did.
You could see here on the feed what's selling right now. 4 minutes ago, 1350. Now, when these first came out, the market was crazy. Like this feed was nonstop. And, one of the reasons for that is that these cards sold out quickly. Now, only about 1,000 people were able to buy initial packs, maybe even less. That's how quickly they went. But when you think about how many millions of people bought Garbage Pail Kids in their physical, editions, the world doesn't even know about this yet. Just like the world did not know about Facebook and doing social media. It was just for, a couple of universities at the beginning. The world does not yet know the transformation that's going to take place, and that you will be collecting digital collectibles. Maybe not Garbage Pail Kid cards, but something in an area that interests you.
That is true. I'm actually going to pull up something. So if you have a new Samsung phone, then you probably have an NFT wallet on your phone. So let me pull up this article right here. So yeah, it's interesting. In March, whenever they announced that, the price of engines sort of skyrocketed. Let me share my screen. So Samsung partnered with Engine for blockchain wallet on the Galaxy phones. And these they've just been released recently. And so now more and more people are going to have these NFT wallets. So if you have a Samsung device, chances are you're going to have a wallet where you are going to be able to store your NFTs, your digital collectibles. And they're making it really easy. They created the Samsung blockchain key store. So tell me, South Korea typically are the ones that innovate things really, and they get mass adoption of things. Like QR codes came out for the most part of South Korea and Japan. People started using them, and it took a long time for America to even get used to these QR codes. Samsung is based out of South Korea, and they are all about the blockchain now, and they're integrating it into their phones. And so if it's integrated in your phone, it's going to be simple. Apple, we don't know what Apple's doing. They're a little bit behind. We've not heard anything about blockchain stuff from them. We do know that the CEO has said, we don't think that, companies should be able to create cryptocurrencies. That's for governments and states to do. So that's their public state on that. But are they going to come out with a blockchain wallet soon, Mr. Joe Comm?
I think we're going to see a lot of blockchain wallets coming our way. And it's just a matter of time. This is still, it's nascent technology, but it is definitely going to go mainstream. Now, I know a lot of people from the GPK trading, that's Garbage Pail Kids trading site, are watching right now. Shout out to all you guys. Thanks for supporting. and hope that everybody goes and subscribes to the show. And of course, if you go, we've already got the audio version approved by iTunes and Stitcher Radio. So if you go to nifty.show/iTunes or nifty.show/Stitcher, you can go subscribe there, support the show.
Yeah. And if you're listening to the audio and then you want to go and check out the video, we got that all over the place as well. Because some of the stuff we're talking about has some visuals. And we wanted to do that with this show because NFTs and digital collectibles are inherently visual, but you can still listen to the show and get the gist and then come back and scroll through the video and see some of the images that we've shown.
And we'll embed the show also on the official site, which is theNiftyShow.com. And we're going to have guests from the NFT and collectible space as well. And we've got a sponsor already lined up. Our friends at cred.com. In fact, I think this is a good place to give them a shout out. Let me pull up their.
I think it's home.cred is their new URL.
So I'm actually on their NFT site. So they do a lot of things, but one of the things they do is provide you with a way to make your own NFTs. I mean, it's pretty easy. You log into your wallet, you go create NFT, and then you'll see there's a variety of different things that we can do here. I can make a card, a ticket, a chip, a membership card, a coupon, a book, a badge, custom stuff.
What the hell's an attestation?
I attest to this, an indelible recording on blockchain. So you just upload images, add avatars, and away you go. Check it out. It's nft.cred is where you will findify that. So thanks, Cred, for believing in us. We believe in you too.
We believe in you. I want to show my screen here. So one of the things that you can do is you can actually trade and people can buy and sell, as Joel just showed, on that marketplace. So if you go to wax.blocks, bloks.io, you can go in and check out your account. If you've set up a Wax account, mine is exnaq.wam. It's not that long hexadecimal number, right, that you would normally see with a Bitcoin address. It's a little more simple. I can actually remember this address, so it's good. And I recently, yesterday, looks like I had a sell of 41 wax for a card that I sold. And then I had I sold another one. Looks like yesterday.
I don't see your screen.
Oh, let me share. Thought I was sharing. I hit the thing and then I hit the screen, but not the share. So yeah. So that's what's pretty cool is that I sold this one for 41, sold this one for 450. And I was like, well, what coin is, which card is this? I don't even know. So you can actually grab this code because this is the asset code, copy that, and then cruise over to waxplorer.com/asset/ and then paste in your number right here. And that will show you what you sold. Now, I didn't actually sell this atom bomb. I was looking at the different ones. But once you pop it up, it will show you that asset, and then it will tell you how much these cards have sold for and the average price.
By the way, that atom bomb is the rarest of the cards, and I
wouldn't say it's the rarest. I would say it's the most popular of the old school GPK. The rarest ones, people love atom bomb.
Look at this. Somebody listed an atom bomb for 242. Okay, that's not going to happen, but let's sort them from low to high. A basic atom bomb, the base.
Are you showing your screen? There you go.
Base card is $54. And if we go to the Prism atom bomb cards, the lowest one is almost $200. The sketch cards
are ridiculous.
$3,000. What? That's insanity. So we were hoping to have a representative from Wax on the show today to break the news of what's coming next, because everybody wants to know what is coming next. They want to prepare because they want to make sure that they buy these cards before they sell out. And there's been a lot of discussion about, well, Garbage Pail Kids has done what, 15, 20, 30 sets over the years?
I think 15 total sets are the ones that they've done.
So there's been speculation that the next set is going to be series 2, because in the first set, there was 41 cards with 2 variations, and then all the different rarities, right? 41, 1 through 41A and 1 through 41B, and then your prisms, your sketches, your collector's editions, and your goldens. So people are anticipating, oh, the next set that Topps is going to do is going to be Series 2. Well,
yeah.
What?
Maybe they're going to do Series 2. We don't know what they're going to do, but we think that there's going to be some cool stuff. Before we get into that, we were just talking about atom bombs. So I want to show an atom bomb that I created just for fun in Photoshop and just for giggles. You can see right here, I was playing around like there's so many cool things you could do on Photoshop, and I was playing around with it. I think maybe that's the coolest atom bomb ever.
That is I bet you there's people watching right now that would be like, oh my gosh. I mean, you could, unfortunately.
It's one of one. If you want to, I'll email it to you. No, I won't. You can't sell that. I don't own that property. So that's not mine. I was just playing around.
Right. But somebody would definitely want that. And
that's so beautiful.
That's super rare.
I love it.
So we do have communication with Wax, and we've heard rumors of when the next drop is happening and what it's going to be. However, a deal is not yet officially finished with Topps, and so there's a potential that it might not happen when they say it might happen, and there's a potential that it won't happen at all.
We can neither confirm nor deny things that we do or do not know.
But there's been a rumor, there's been multiple rumors on the Telegram group for GPK trading, which, by the way, has 254 members right now, but is active like crazy. I mean, when I log in, I see there's 1,000 new messages. I'm like, what? There's a whole community there of traders. And I think there's one on Discord as well. And the rumors that are flying is that just this year, and the Garbage Pail Kids put out a physical card set commemorating the popular Netflix series Tiger King. Take a look at these. Jeff Joke, Gangsta Garrettson, Schmo Exotic, and Betty Baskin.
Yeah, she's also Cool Cat Carol.
She's also Cool Cat.
So they do have multiple. Actually, I saw these on eBay. I bought a set of them on eBay just because I thought they're hilarious. They were going for like $19.99, I think, on their original Topps digital site. What is this?
This is one of the people from.
Oh yes, that one dude
from that. So this is the story about the release. There's a Joe and some of his buddies, and I guess the cards sold out. The official.
If you have not seen Tiger King, you have not. You missed out in April. April was Tiger King month.
So the rumor is that this is the next set of cabbage or garbage pail, not cabbage. There's no cabbages here.
Yeah. It could be baseball cards. We are in baseball card season. So, I mean, think of all the properties that Topps owns. Topps owns those old school Star Wars cards.
Yeah, but that's not the rumor.
That's not the rumor. I'm just saying, here's what they own. So who knows what's going to happen. Rumor. But yeah, a lot of different properties they have. I'm excited what Topps can do with NFTs, with all the sports properties they have and the movie properties and the different other things they have. I think it's going to be a very fun ride.
So there is rumors of those as well. We do believe that the next set is likely to be these. And the rumored date to release them, of course, with nothing signed yet, this could get pushed back, but I think they were shooting for June 9th to release a rumored set, and then ideally release a set every month. Now, there's only 10 cards in this set with 2 variations each, so 20 cards in all. But when we asked about a set that might not have the full number of cards, we were told that, well, perhaps they can make more. So some cards and illustrations that aren't in the physical set.
Yeah. Hey, so I'm just reading on the Telegram right now. Shout out to Rob from NFT Alert.com. He shouted out to the group saying that we are live. And that's one of the websites I wanted to give a shout out to. I'll go ahead and share my screen. So if you're interested in what, which projects are going to be popping up and what's going on, NFT Alert will actually share with you which ones are live now, which projects are going on at this very moment. You can go ahead and participate in. Here are ones that are upcoming NFT releases. Here are ones that actually sold out. And so you can kind of keep abreast of what's going on. And they also have the ability to do text. So once something goes live, they could send you a quick text to let you know, so you can participate in all the upcoming NFTs. And that was not sponsored. That was a shout out to Rob, because Rob gave us a shout out. So shout out for shout out.
Yeah. Now the reaction in the Telegram right now is not positive about this being the next set. I mean, some people are like, if it's Tiger King, then I'm done. I'll hold my nose and buy. Schwartzbacher says it's just a pop culture topical subset to fill the gap between series. And I don't disagree with that. I think it's, if they do indeed do this, it's an easy move, right? Because they're picking something that is currently hot and going, you know what? This is still hot now. A lot of people are still watching it on Netflix. Let's strike while the
But you know what might make more sense? It make more sense if they're gonna do this. Personally, what I think would be cool would be just have those as just random inserts within the packs you buy from Series 2 or something. If there's only 20 of them total variants, then just include them in Series 2 as an, oh, by the way, bonus, because that would be cool. Like, I'm getting the other ones, Armpit Brit and all the other ones that are going to be coming, and Boney Tony and all the new ones. And then you get Exotic Schmo or Joe Schmo Exotic or what. You're like, ah, ha, ha, that's hilarious. It's like a bonus. We'll see how it all plays out.
It's a Boney Tony bonus thing, job, or so who knows? We're again still rumors because it's not done, and when it is done, I'm sure we'll hear about it and let you guys know as well. I think regardless, the cards are going to sell out fast, and they think that while the last set took 28 hours to sell, that if they let people buy unlimited numbers of packs, that they would go, in 10 minutes. So I think, we actually interviewed Evan Vandenberg from Wax, their business development guy. And the interview comes out Sunday, right? I think it comes out.
Bad Crypto, I believe so.
Yeah, it comes out on Bad Crypto on Sunday. And in that, he talks about how they're entertaining different ways to gate purchases, so that with every purchase, there's a maximum number of packs you can buy, or maybe, every 30 minutes they release more, or maybe a combination of the two.
Yeah, I think that's what it should be. It's almost like maybe you can buy, 10 packs at most, and then you got to go back through the process and do it again, because if not, somebody's going to go in there and go, yeah, I'm going to buy 1,000 packs, put it on their credit card and drop down X amount of dollars. What, $5? It wouldn't even be that much. You're really going to drop out, buy 1,000 packs of $5. Yeah. And then you just bought 1/10 of the market. That's right. So.
Well, yeah. Travis, let's talk about a couple other things that are big in the NFT world right now. In fact, another piece of news dropped this week, which is super significant because it potentially impacts several hundred million people.
Huge. This news is huge. I can assure you of this news.
The game Minecraft is, of course, played by a couple 100 million people around the world. It's huge. Microsoft owns it now. And a team has developed a plug-in tool for Minecraft servers based on the Engine blockchain, which will allow people to bring items they create from their Engine blockchain wallet into Minecraft. Actually, a video here. Maybe this will show a little bit.
G'day there, Simon here from Engine.
Turn off the audio on it, but let me see if I can find. Yeah, so right here, see, this is
want to full screen that?
Let me see what happens when I do that. How's that?
That's perfect.
There you go. So this Forge Hammer, let me back up here, pause that, is in this guy's wallet. And with the server here, let's forward a little bit.
He was selling it for 25 Engine.
Yeah, you're able to import these items into Minecraft. And one of the promises of NFTs and where gaming is concerned, or in fact, our friend Ryan Rodden at castlecrypto.gg talked about this at Virtual Blockchain Week, is that you'll be able to have portable items so that something used in one game can be transacted with and then used in another. Engine craft.
This is huge, folks. Think about how big Minecraft is. Joel just mentioned, I saw the numbers, 129 million people play this every single month. Those are active users. And
they reached 200 million sales last week.
Wow. Reached they reached the 200 million sales milestone. That's dude, amazing.
Half a billion total people, 126 million players, new players or players every month, active players.
Yeah. And they've been playing this thing now for what, 12 years. Now think about even a larger picture. Think about Microsoft and Xbox. If they are dipping their toes in here, then that they're going to be thinking about how they're going to be able to weave cryptocurrencies into Xbox. Then also Microsoft has a patent for moving around and earning cryptocurrency through a microchip that just came out earlier this year. So there's some things Microsoft is definitely thinking about crypto, and you can tell here they are. They've actually implemented it into Minecraft, which I think is the gateway for Microsoft. And think about all the people are going to be hooked on cryptocurrency through Minecraft and eventually Xbox. Like, that is going to be a big mass adoption wave that I don't know that many people predicted, right? I know we were thinking, what's going to be that main thing that drives more people to crypto? Probably going to be gaming at this point, maybe.
Well, look at this. So using a custom implementation of the EngineCraft plugin, the My Meta Minecraft server, this is one server that'll allow people to buy land plots that you can buy, build upon, and sell. There's going to be a store in the metaverse. Players can create their own mini games and charge tokens in order to play those games on Engine. So it's kind of like a Second Life only blockchain with assets that you can sell for real world money.
What was the money called in Second Life?
Linden dollars, because
Linden dollars, right? So now they've tokenized in crypto that sort of thing, and here we are. Joel and I were talking offline before this. He played around. He's built a big pyramid, and he's built some big tree houses and stuff. Like, how cool would that be to be able to tokenize that and be able to sell that to somebody else who wants a kick-ass tree house in their world that they didn't build, but maybe they'll buy it with some Engine token.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I remember here that we have the ability to screen share. So you're going to be like, wait, you built this? So let me share my screen.
I built this.
I was playing Minecraft 8 years ago, and this video right here kind of shows off my world of things that I created in it. And
we'll go full screen.
Yeah, there we go. So you can kind of see I've got this. I'm going to forward so we can get to the good stuff. There's my little garden.
Hey, you're not supposed to grow marijuana.
There's my cozy cottage, which, by the way, burned down. I started a fire in the fireplace, and it burned down.
It literally says cozy cottage. That's nice.
Yeah,
how nice. So cozy.
But let me get to
show us the Nifty Pyramid.
Okay, so here's my tower that went all the way up. Let me see, where's the pyramid at? I think I jumped from the tower. Look how high up I am. I'm like, whoa, I'm way up here. Where's my pyramid? All right, here's
you spent some time building this thing, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is, the pyramid right there.
There's the tree house that we're going. There's the pyramid. Let's see, close the door. There's my tree house up there, and you'd be able to go all the way around it. And there's the pyramid. Look at that, goes way up there. So see, even middle-aged old dudes can play Minecraft and mess around with the stuff. And let's see.
It is. You said it's like Lego. It is. It's sort of like build a world with some Lego block. My kids love it. They played it for years. My daughter has built some of the most amazing places, and it just makes me wonder, like, how many of these kids who build on Minecraft are going to become builders in real life and want to become architects and whatever. But now here they are. They're going to be able to sell their creations with crypto. engine.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that, I guess, huh?
There's a couple other things that I have on my side to talk about, and then we can see what else you've got. One is art. So there's this site called superrare.com that digital artists are participating in the future by putting their original work up for sale. Like you can see here, this is the market right now. This one is listed for $1,102 or 5.15 Ethereum. This one's already got a bid for $253. And you pointed out one. Let me scroll down.
Yeah, it's monkey.
Here it is.
Boom.
It's currently listed for $3,306. So
does that have any bids?
So somebody's bid
one bid,
one Ethereum, but they want 15 Ethereum for it. And so it's one of a kind. And if you buy it, you own it. And it's like hanging a piece of art on your wall that you own. And now I'm seeing, Travis, that there are people are putting up TVs in their home that are just there to display artwork. So when somebody walks in, it's showing, you're the only one that has the rights to that digital art. To display.
Yeah, we were talking about that. How cool it's going to be to have these NFT displays in your home where you can showcase them, because you don't want to just have them on your phone, showcase them in other ways. So
look at this.
Fun.
Almost $800,000 has been earned by artists on this platform. And there's actually one right now by our friend Veza that's up for auction. It's called the Golden Mic. And let me see if I can actually, why don't you describe this thing and I'll open it up here.
I had a song worm going through my head, and so I had to listen.
There we go.
Hey, I'm going to share your screen on that one.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, so Vesa took it, put together this thing, said, hey, let's create an NFT for your virtual blockchain week, and let's make it bad crypto-y. And then he threw in some other cool elements. He threw in the Metatron's cube that's on my tattoo. He had that behind it and did some other stuff. And then he took one of our songs, and he just made this whole thing right here. I had a song worm going through my head, and so I had to listen to Rainbow in the Dark by Dio. I was like, why in the fuck is that in my head right now?
Welcome to Bad Crypto, badcryptopodcast.com. We're talking everything blockchain and the shit coins that you own. What news will get you wrecked? What coins are gonna moon? Just sit back and hold on. You'll get that Lambo soon. Bad Crypto Podcast. Check us out at badcryptopodcast.com.
The majority of the proceeds from this charity NFT will go to waterislife.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a piece of art that's available right now on Super Rare.
Yeah, NFTs can be multimedia, not just photos. They can be, like you just saw, just had audio. Now it's not popping up on here. I don't know why it's not, I guess the other ones, they saved them as an animated GIF or GIF, but this one right here, uploaded it. It does have sound. This is sound down below. It's a little sound icon.
It's not playing. It's a Super Rare thing. I don't know, but you can actually bid on this item and own this one of a kind, and then proceeds go to a charitable organization. I think that's pretty cool. What else you got over there, Mr. Travis Wright?
Well, I think we've covered most all of it. I think one of the only things to other cover besides you covered Super Rare. I think one of the largest places for digital collectibles at this point is OpenSea.io, SEA.io. There are a lot of different there's a lot of some marketplaces there. They have Gods Unchained, all kinds of different places. This right here is a place where these are also other different stores you can buy from and other different places. And so a lot of cool things going on here. So you can check out the NFTs there. There's also another one called Nifty Gateway, which the twins, the Cockfoster twins, sold this project right here to the Winklevoss twins, and this is a Gemini property. So they have different. Watch out with the boobies. Gotta have the blur on. So it's interesting to see here, like which ones are popular, which ones are selling. Just different places, different marketplaces are popping up around NFTs, and not only that, but NFTs are really big in sports. There's a lot of great stuff that's popping up here. Crypto Kitties, Dapper Labs, they're partnering with the NBA, and they're going to be doing a blockchain-based collectible there. There's also Panini America. They have their own blockchain. They have a blockchain business as well. You can go check them out. They're doing some really interesting stuff, creating lots of different rare cards on the blockchain.
Speaking of crypto kitties, the guys at Crypto Kaiju did a partnership with them, and let me pull this up for you guys to see.
Here's this guy. He's a crypto kaiju.
Yeah, cryptokaiju.io, collectible vinyl toys powered by the Ethereum blockchain. And there's a limited number of pieces. And it's pretty interesting because
you can see on the bottom. Look, see that's the NFC on the NFT.
Yeah, so you could actually scan them. Actually, and let me actually try that. So this is my crypto kitty. And
here's my crypto kitty, which is way more pink and unmanly.
Do you just hold the phone to it, or how does it actually scan them? You have to
make sure you got your NFT reader thing on, or NFC.
Okay, here it is. I've got the Hold app right here, and then you say scan, and I hold it up to this, ready to scan. Hold your phone near an NFC tag. There it is. So now there's actually an identifier for right there that is linked directly to this piece. This is a one of a kind, and it's linked right there. And in my wallet, my Trust wallet, I have the, it's basically what you would call the certificate of authenticity, right?
That's pretty much it. You own it.
So let me actually go to it here and find my collectibles and crypto. There he is. So this is him. This is the same guy right here. This is Snarfy Magoo, and this is proof that I own this. Boom, 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 boom. And if I wanted to sell this to somebody, I would need to transfer this token to them. This is their certificate of authenticity.
Wow, that is interesting. Now take a look at this here, Mr. Joel Comm. Let me find out where my Zoom thing went. It disappeared. There we go. So somebody here, I believe it was Ryan, on in the group, in the GPK trading group, was talking about this thing called Crypto Slam. Look at this marketplace right here. I've not seen this one before. This one seems to be a marketplace that's sharing all kinds of stuff that's going on here.
Oh wow!
So it's sharing where it's coming from, where it's going, where the sales are. Wow, this right here looks like something that I want to go spend some time and look at. Here are the new live mints, different projects that are being created, different traded. Today's sales, what sales are, what, $7,000 worth of sales for Garbage Pail Kids today. So Rare has $19,000 worth of sales today.
I think that's a French site. Sorare.
Sorare. Yeah. MLB champions. We've talked about those before.
$10 today. One buyer.
Yeah. Woo.
So there's going to be a lot of projects out there, and some of them are going to go and some of them aren't. And so, it's like understanding the marketplace. There are people that made a lot of money on the first Garbage Pail Kids and even Crypto Kitties by buying them cheap and flipping them on the market. I mean, there was one guy's like, I'm going to quit my job. I'm making so much flipping these digital cards.
Right. All of my cards ended up being free. It's like, I think I ended up spending about $250 on cards, on wax packs. And I opened up majority of them. I've about, I don't know, probably about 75% of them. And now I've completed a base set. I've completed a prism set. And then I sold all my extras. And so now whenever I go on my Wax Explorer or whatever, I can see, oh, I just made a sale. Oh, look, I made a sale. And, Wax tokens right now, whenever they dropped the Garbage Pail Kids, they were about 3.2 cents. And today they are like 4.5 cents, and they've been as high as 5.2 cents. So I think that's had a direct impact on the market. And as they keep rolling out these Garbage Pail Kids series and all these different properties are going to do, those older ones are probably going to be higher in value because they're more rare, more difficult to get. And we're going to see more and more sales on these things over time.
People, right? As it goes mainstream, we're going to see new people become aware of these. And so when the next edition of Garbage Pail Kids comes out and there's more press about it, people are going to be like, wait, there was a first set? I missed the first set? And then they're going to want to go back, and the only way to get them is to either buy unopened packs from somebody else who's holding them. And I guarantee you're not getting them for $4.95, or to buy existing cards from the marketplace that are all secondhand. And that's the genius of non-fungible tokens. It's kind of like Bitcoin. There's a limited supply, 21 million Bitcoin ever. You can't make more. Can't say, hey, we're going to turn on the printing presses and make more Bitcoin. There's 21 million. And so there's a limited supply of these cards. And of course, if there's demand, then a limited supply means the value goes.
And speaking of limited supply, we'd like to keep this show under an hour for sure. We thought when this first podcast might be 30 minutes. We didn't know. Joel and I do like to chat, and we'll be back with you guys next week for sure with another show. And we're going to keep you guys up to date. You know, all shows probably won't be as long as this one. This was some more of a NFT 101, and here's what's going on. And as new stuff happens, we'll share with that. And so who knows what's going to happen this next week. And maybe there's some cool news. Maybe not. Could be a short show next time, next video. But we wanted to make sure that we were a little more comprehensive in this first show.
Right on. All right. Catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast version. That's good to help bring awareness to the whole market on iTunes and on Stitcher. Pretty soon we'll be on Spotify and Google Play. And until next time, stay bad.
Stay nifty. Really kind of spiffy. The Nifty Show.